Okay.
Is he a mess?
Okay, so this is Beth, and she has unknowingly agreed to be on our live cutting class. She thought we were just doing cutting for my team here, so forgive her, because she's probably freaking out. Okay, so first off, talk to me about where you want it to lay. Do you want us to go back to where we were the last time we cut your hair?
No, so the lady that just left here, where she had the eaves where her layers were starting up here, and so when this ends up more like this, not the
Instead
triangle.
of the triangle, which is what you typically get, right? Yeah. Okay, so first thing about cutting curly hair, you cannot really cut truly curly hair like this the same way you cut a person with straight hair. Now I have wavy hair, Courtney has wavy hair. That's not that big of a deal, but when you have this type of hair, it's completely different. So you have to approach it different. It's more about the shape that the hair lays in, even more than somebody with straight hair. As you can see, when you have hair come like this, what does it do to her shoulders? Widen her neck. Yes, it's making her look very wide and boxy. And if you just pull it up just like that, it just automatically, can you see that, Katie? Can you see that? It automatically like lightens her face up. It's gonna make her body look thinner. We all want that. Yeah, no, most people do not look good with the triangle look. So we're gonna get rid of that today. Another thing you need to understand about curly hair is that you have to think about when you're cutting where that curl ends. This is what makes cutting curly hair to me a little bit more complicated, because if you cut it here, it's gonna curl this way. If you cut it right here, it's gonna stick out. And it makes a big difference. If you are cutting those curls where they're sticking up like that all over, you have to be mindful of where you're cutting them. And you also, I'm gonna show you two different ways to cut. You don't want to use a comb if you're going to cut it in its curly form, okay? You're going to just use your fingers, and you're going to rake, and you're going to cut more like that, okay? If you want to cut the way I like to cut, we're going to brush all this out. Totally like goes against curly hair methodology, so we're going to brush all this out, and we're going to watch what her shape looks like, and we're just literally going to carve it out where we want it to be, and then we're going to take her and wash her, and then we are going to diffuse her and get her where it needs to be. So how long has it been since we cut it?
A very long time.
It's been like 6 months, right?
Yes, so it's a triangle, not because of Jennifer. It's my fault.
This has been a little while because it looks really good. I actually have a video of cutting your hair. Yeah, up on my TikTok. So if I was going to cut her hair without brushing it out, like if, I mean, I have had clients that freak out a little bit about that. So you can literally just cut it where it lays. Like I literally would take her hair and just cut it exactly where I want it to be. When you're cutting curly hair, you cannot pull. You have to use like 0 to no tension. So when you see me messing with her hair, I'm literally going to be holding it just enough to not let it drop out of my hands, but I'm not going to pull on the hair because it's going to stretch the hair and then it's going to pop back. So that's how you end up with cutting hair too short when you have curly hair. So it's almost, I mean, even if you brush it out or you don't, it's really the same thing. You're really just cutting the shape. So we can see right here, we need to get rid of that. And how do we get rid of that? It's not just taking this out. We're going to bring this up. If you bring that up, that already tucks that in. So it's not just cutting a bunch of hair right here. It's creating the shape by pulling these layers up And that's gonna automatically bring that shape in and keep it from being like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and brush you out. What do you wanna do right here? What's happening? Sorry. What did you
Those
do?
are my cute little curls, and it looked cute before I
Okay.
left the house.
Okay.
So there's some bangs, so it depends. Sometimes there's longer curl bangs, or there's more or less, but you know, I always just like some kind of a bang that I just play with however you want them. You see what I'm
Okay,
saying?
so, right, so do we want this to fall into this, or
Yes.
we want a separation?
No separation.
Okay, alright, so do we want this much
No.
shorter?
A little bit.
Just a little bit, so that way if it hangs down, it's
Mhm.
more
Mhm.
like that, okay,
Mhm.
alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and comb her out, brush her out, using something that, like a detangling brush, that's not going to pull on her hair so much. And I like to cut curly hair dry and then go back when it's wet and clean up any crazy pieces. Do you guys have any questions about what I'm doing
Yes.
so far?
So, you're cutting it kind of like how you would cut any type of layered hair, and then once you go back, you're kind of redoing like the curl where it's like this angle versus that angle, or
No.
what's the process?
So say it again. You're saying like,
Okay, so you're brushing it out and you're gonna cut it brushed out, so you're kind of losing where like the curls.
you can still see the
You can
curls.
still see it. Okay.
Yeah, you can still see the
So you're
curls.
still kind of
And-
basing it off of how the curl is.
Yeah, and then when
spiraling.
we diffuse her and get her where she, is all curled up and
Okay.
in the shape, still not gonna be done. I'm still gonna have to go back after we do that, and I'm gonna have to tweak and shape the hair, so,
That's not mainly it. Maybe a little underneath that.
yeah, and what I was telling you about the cutting with the shape of the curl, that is gonna be more prominent when you're doing the method where you're just holding the hair. So when you're like, I haven't brushed this one out yet, so when you're holding it and you're cutting, you're not just gonna go whack. You're literally gonna be carving into those curls
Okay.
like that. So we're gonna take this one curl. This is kind of a helpful demonstration, right? So short hair pushes long hair, and if you cut and curve your blade like that, it's gonna help that curl around and cup around. Now, obviously, it looks a little janky right now because you have to, curly hair too is gonna do weird stuff while you're cutting it. You have to understand what you're doing to it, so when you go shampoo them, apply products, diffuse, and get it where it needs to be, you have to understand what's gonna happen. So I want this curl to wrap around itself. You don't wanna ever just whack, just like a straight line.
Yeah.
That's not ever gonna lay right, I don't think, so.
What would you do if you had somebody that had curls like her, but she also liked to wear her hair straight sometimes? If they're like 50-50,
Yeah.
like,
So I always tell them, you need to give me like, there's gotta be a 51%, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's just the way it is. But that doesn't mean you can't wear it both ways. That's why we take them to the bowl and we shampoo them, bring them in here wet, comb down, and get any like crazy looking hairs.
yeah.
And then, well, because those hairs are usually, the reason they're long is because that curl is tighter. And it is going to draw back up inside of the hair anyway, so
Yeah.
you're not gonna see it, but you will see it if they wear it straight.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
so you have to, what is happening? Sorry. So you have to make sure you go back, whether they wear it straight or not, and the off chance they are going to go be in a wedding and somebody flat irons their hair and it's like, you have to always go back, and to me, that's cross-checking.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, because you might find a tail or something like that. Because sometimes the underneath is a lot more tight of a curl than the top, where it's a little bit looser.
Correct.
Okay.
We all know that curly hair is never going to be uniform curls. You're going to have different parts in the hair that are curlier than others, and so I think it's a really safe way to cut hair to always go back and check. Now, I have people that never, ever wear their hair straight. They are curly all the way. I know their hair, I can do a dry cut, and their hair is kinky and tight enough where like hers, it does relax a little bit when we brush it out. But when you have somebody that has like that really kinky curls, you don't have to worry about it as much, but that is like just a very specific situation.
Yeah.
Somebody that wears their hair more in like a afro kind of situation, they most likely are not gonna be flat ironing that out all the time. So, okay, so. What did we call this?
Rosanna Bella.
Okay, I think I'm gonna start.
Younger people don't understand that, you have to Google it. Saturday
It's
Night Live.
Saturday Night Live, and
Rosanna
it truly
Bella.
does look like that. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I know I'm gonna cut her up a little bit right here. It's not that I want it to be super short, I need to get it off her shoulders a little bit. But we have to remember that this is gonna shrink up a little bit, especially right after you cut it for some reason. I swear, it just like draws up on you.
It freaks out.
And I'm always going to use my bigger teeth on my comb. So I'm gonna start this layer. I know she's been about 6 months, so that means, but look, like this is how much I wanna cut, but look at how much it actually looks like. That's not that much. I
Yeah.
don't know if you can see that, but that's not that much, so.
So how long is it gonna be?
How long is what gonna be, your hair?
How short is it gonna be up there? Like I want it shorter on top.
Yeah,
That
I
top
mean,
layer.
yeah,
You're
at
gonna make
least,
it shorter, right?
yeah, at least right there. Cause so that's gonna be about 6 months, so you want it shorter than we did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're gonna go up to about right there with her hair. So. So if you notice, I'm not pulling it out and letting it wrap around my hands and cutting. It just does not work. Does not work with curly hair. It's so hard. You have to pull it out. Again, I would not be using this comb if I was doing it the other way you can cut curly hair, which is to not comb it out.
And you're not sliding, you're just
No.
notching at it.
Curving,
Yeah.
curving into it. Now, these are dry cutting shears. You can also do it with some regular shears. I can show you that as well.
Or is that the curved blade one?
These are the
Okay.
Hanzos. And these are not meant to go into the hair. They're meant to pull away.
Yeah.
So you have to be kind of mindful of that. I like them on curly hair too because they're not going to cut a straight line. And do we want a straight line? No.
No.
We don't want a straight line. It's never going to end up a perfect straight. We want the exterior to look straight, but it doesn't necessarily need to be straight. So as I'm cutting, I'm watching, so like you can see that right there needs to go. And as I'm cutting, I'm watching her curls and being like super duper mindful of where I'm cutting within the curl. Because once you cut curly hair enough, you'll see that if you cut it in the wrong spot, it just messes the shape up.
Yeah.
And I'm literally going to just carve the shape into her hair. I learned this cutting technique here in the salon. We brought a Hanzo educator in, and for the life of me, I cannot remember her name, but I will go back and comment and try to tag her in it, because this was her like own creation of how she cuts curly hair. And I actually really love it, and I feel like it's the best way to get the shape that you want.
There's such a big difference.
I
Yeah,
know.
you can
You can
already,
already
like I'm
tell.
pulling this back, you pull this in there, you can see that, but if you pull,
Oh,
That already lifts your face up so much.
already
Sugar.
flawless.
and so
Try her
when you're cutting the shape, do not get hung up on every little, don't worry about that. We're gonna go back around the edge and cut it exactly where we want the length to be, and then we're gonna shampoo her and bring her back here, and then we're gonna clean up any coils that are hanging down, so don't freak yourself out about that. But like, I don't know if you guys can see, there's where I've cut, this is where I haven't cut. Can you see that, Katie? Let me turn it that way, just a little bit.
Yeah.
So I can see my guide, I'm picking this up. I'm just gonna go around. It's literally like art. You have to just shape
Yeah.
and carve. And again, don't get too, you'll end up cutting too much if you just keep just trying to like perfect it. But I'm gonna turn this around, because you can already see
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
what we're, now, and then look at how jaggedy that looks, no worries. I'm gonna come back with a really sharp blade, and we're gonna cut that right there. It'll be just right, and then that'll pop up just off her shoulder. But you can tell such a big difference. And you know, I'm gonna probably work here and here, and then I'll turn around and do it. You can just do it however you want to, when you're doing your own client, but I find it very important to be able to pivot depending on who and what you have going on in your chair. But it's also important, I think, to have like a rhythm of how you like to do things. I find that's the way to do it. Foiling, cutting, anything. It doesn't mean you can't change it up, but you need to have like a, this is how I do this is how I do that, or these are my 3 options of how I do this, you know. And if you have a plan, I feel like it's a lot easier. A lot easier to get to the end result. So, all right, so we're gonna take, I'm gonna give myself like a little visual guide just to start. Putting your food smells really good.
It does.
What is that? Pico Italia?
No. It's Gypsy Taco.
Oh. Alright, shout out to Pico Italia in Malden, South Carolina, best Italian on the planet. Alright, yes, girls.
This wasn't
for the
very good. I
drive.
cut it up so it's easier for me to get in here.
Did we complete it this time? I know some different place, but.
Okay, this is my first live, so I'm not exactly sure how to show you what I'm doing and not get in the way, so forgive me if I get in the way. I guess you girls will just have to tell me if you can't see, okay?
I can see good too.
Sorry, just want to show you. This is my guide.
Mm.
You can see on the camera what I'm doing?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
I think this is the weird thing about cutting too. Sometimes when you're cutting for like a class or something, you don't always have like a mirror to see. Huh?
Nothing, go ahead.
Now, she has this pulled very straight right here, if you can see that, and it's not really straight. I don't know what happened.
No, it really is. That part of my hair on both sides is
Straight, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought you just had it like pulled back.
No, you always have problems with it because for some reason that part is
Okay.
straight.
I was gonna ask that is what if there's a certain spot of the hair that just naturally is straight? How do you make that blend with the rest of the haircut?
I find about 90% of the time you can fake it with showing them how to apply products, how to diffuse it properly to get it where it needs to be. I mean, how many people, do you see with like the beach waves type thing that if you put the products in like I'm gonna do her hair and you diffused it properly, she would look like she had ringlets. That's how my hair is. I mean, I can look like I got a fresh perm or I can be bone straight. So I find if you've got a person that, unless they just have a weird little bone straight part in their hair that like has no curl in it, most likely you can manipulate it enough, but you need to really be careful when you're cutting it because she's telling me this. I'm going to just be very careful with that. I'm not gonna overly cut it because I can go back at the very end and play with it.
She goes back and fixes it.
Yeah.
Because it's both sides and you were saying the very back middle of my hair is also
Kind of straight.
so I can end up having a rat tail.
Yeah, sometimes, I'm sure throughout the day it probably
Yeah, it'll fall out.
falls
I love that laugh.
out. The
It's like a
hairy
squeaky
laugh.
little laugh.
Yeah, it's brushed out and it already looks so good.
Yeah. Well, and I'm standing behind her, that's why I keep running this way because I'm right-handed and I wanna be consistent in how I'm cutting her hair, so I wouldn't wanna stand here and cut up. You've gotta move your body position to mimic what you did on the other side because it will make all the difference in the world.
Yeah.
If I wanted her hair to curl under, I would curl it this way. And I'm doing this way. So, everything you do makes a difference. So you have to be very intentional and think about what you're doing. Katie, will you go turn the heat off?
Please.
We had it on earlier because it was like
I know.
63 degrees
It
in
was
here.
cold.
Poor little Emily was gonna.
Oh,
It's
no.
terrible because even since we had the heat on, I still couldn't blow.
Well, I can't help you.
That's not, that's,
You have to be like, so my little Matthew, he was, when it first got cold, he's like, Mom, I'm freezing. I was like, I can't help that you don't have any, he's very slender, like you. The boy has absolutely no ounce of fat on
We
him.
know little Matthew.
Yeah, so Matthew comes here too, so she knows it. And one of y'all cuts his hair, Courtney and somebody else.
Courtney
stuff
and,
like
I think Sydney and cut him before.
But, so he freezes and I'm like, I can't help it. I have a lot of body warmth and you don't.
I know.
But
Yeah, I just gotta wear layers.
that's what he does. I was like, you put your hoodie on.
Yep.
Oh, I should take my coat.
Yeah, she's.
I'm always home.
It's okay, enjoy it while you can.
That might not be.
I know, I will get some.
I look like that one a long time ago too.
I know, it's.
Well, I can honestly say I've never looked like that, so.
More wabi-sabi.
Always had plenty of warmth
You have
in my
curves.
body. Huh?
You have curves.
Thanks.
I'm a stick.
Me too.
I'm a stick.
Okay, well, I'm a stick with grapes on it. Seriously.
A stick with grapes on it. I also think it's really important to keep cross-checking yourself and making sure that you are
Not getting lost.
not getting lost in the sauce because that can happen. It happens to everybody. And even when I'm doing this, I'm being so like gentle with my pressure. You don't have to like pull. And a lot of times when you're checking with curly hair, you don't need, like we do straight hair, we're just pulling it like so exactly.
Yeah.
You need to be able to feel it. This is still longer right here. I can see it, but I can also feel it if I have my eyes closed. I don't have to go all the way to the end to even.
And really, if it's curls, one side of the hair might be curlier than the other, so it might not actually be the same length, but it looks the same length when it falls naturally, you know?
For sure.
Or some people's curls look different on different days, I feel like.
Yeah,
Mine
So,
always
like,
looks different.
Yeah, so this is actually day 3,
Mhm.
because day 1 is big coil curls. And it's usually only like that on day 1.
Yeah.
So I knew, no, I don't wanna wash it this morning and haircut it that way, cause it's not gonna look like that, cause I don't wash my hair.
Yeah.
No.
It's crazy that's your day 3.
Okay, so
And
It's
I'm
kind of not fair, actually.
gonna turn this around.
That's your day 3 hair. I said, that's kind of not fair, actually.
Oh,
though.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna turn this around and say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so now we're gonna work around the back of her head.
She fluffy.
She fluffy. Yeah, she is definitely fluffy. Okay, so I'm gonna attempt to do it like this so I don't get in the way. Can you see the,
The guy,
Yeah. that's probably too much hair. I mean, you need to, take your time. Get that comb out of the way.
So lost in the sauce.
Hmm? You would get so lost
Yeah, that would have been long doing it.
doing it like this?
Yeah. Not that I couldn't get there, but it's
Yeah.
not a knock, it's a
Well,
admiration.
I think that it's just like anything else, just takes practice.
Yeah.
And find one of your curly headed clients or friends and just be like, look, will you let me just come in and, take my time? Do it, when you have a mentor, somebody there that knows how to, cut curly hair.
Jen's been cutting my hair for 20-something years.
Don't say that because I didn't remember that your hair was straight in the front right there.
No,
I forgot all
I
about
don't
it.
know, you only see me every, I used to be an every 6-week person, but now that it's gray, it goes a lot longer. But
Yeah.
she knows, and I've told her, if anything ever happens to her, y'all better learn this. Because,
That's
like
why
I
I'm
said,
teaching them.
20 years she is, I know it looks weird because the first time she did my hair like this, I'm like, what?
You're like, oh, I'm getting botched for
I'm like,
sure.
oh. But she's an expert. She's an artist when it comes to curly hair.
Alright. Again, bear with me because this is not like the body angles I would normally do, but make sure you do what I'm doing. So I'm always starting that top guide. So I'm gonna cut from the top down and then I'm gonna come back and clean it up at the end. But I feel like that's the best way to build the shape is to start from the top.
Somebody commented, Jen, saying, I want her to do my hair.
Aww. Come on, girl, I got you.
I'll just do it like our feet.
Or you can be a model.
Yeah.
I
Huh?
got a fan.
Yeah, she get one.
Yes.
As a hot natured girly, I got you.
Thanks, girl. Well, it's with this on here too, but yeah, I'm sorry. I just be a little.
It is a little hot.
Well, we have the heat on.
No,
changed it.
Sorry.
no, it's this tis to southern weather right now. You're freezing
Wake up to
in the
winter
morning.
and then it's like
Yeah.
fall in the middle of the day and then
After
summer and then
I also did not anticipate being filmed, so also some nerves.
maybe.
Alright, how's that looking, guys? Can you see
It
it?
looks so good.
Yeah, so do you see she's got like a dry
The
back?
difference just on the feet, maybe.
Thank you so
Yeah, because I
much.
don't want the hair blowing in her mouth.
Here, I'll try.
No, you're fine.
She said, I'll drive
Wrong.
3 hours. I've already checked how far.
Yes, we'll come over.
Come on, baby.
She's worth it.
Okay, so you can actually see, like, this is why this is so cool, because you can see the shape right there. And see that's not right, and it's dragging this whole back end down. So once I cut that up, I mean, you gotta visually get that part out of your mind, but that still is too much. And if you leave that, when you look from the side, you gotta remember we're 3-dimensional. We're not just like looking at somebody this way or so. When you look at her from the side, you don't want her to look like her head is like on the back. So you gotta think about the entire shape, unless that's what you want. I mean, obviously, if you want that, that's fine. But I would think that you would want this to have a better, more cohesive shape. So we're gonna go through and just carve. Carving a turkey. Thanks. All right. Sorry.
Butter.
Gobble gobble. Gobble gobble. Alright. And I can even see, I don't know if you can see it from there, but just looking like here, looking around, I can see some of the curls are not ending in a good place. So I'm just gonna go through and just kind of, if you want the general idea, is nothing is like sticking way out.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm gonna turn around this way. I think, like I said, no, they're going wrong. Okay, that was good. I'm sorry. Lift your cape up. Get on up in there.
I did.
I
Trying to.
think this is probably the way to go. You got enough air? Just lift it up over there. Let it in.
Do you want some water?
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Let me
ma'am.
pass it out on me.
I'm trying to.
Okay.
Almost
Yeah,
get
I
that in
was
the weight
trying
room.
to make sure she had a box fan, not trying to like put her on the spot, y'all. She's fine.
I was put on the spot when I heard, cameras, lights,
She was sitting in the lobby
3
like,
phones.
I kept going 1 minute. She's like,
No.
I was like, oh, you're fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay, so you can see that's this top layer, and then I'm way down here.
Yeah.
So I just need to go in and adjust it. Like, make sure your starting point on each section is right, because if you don't, you're gonna get off base, and then the whole haircut is gonna be off.
Oh my god. Yes. That has happened to me. Where
Oh,
I
I was like, I don't think it's that big of a
No.
difference.
Your eyes look so good.
I'm like, damn, I just did
well,
one
why
little
it's
tiny
important
cut,
to
and
see
it's like,
your guide is because then the time I'm talking about, luckily I didn't take it too short, but literally I had to set the rest of my layers to that because I created a new shorter one and I was like, yeah, I was so bad.
excuse me, ma'am.
Excuse me. Damn right.
Okay, Courtney.
Sorry.
Alright. Yeah, that was wrong.
Here's some pop drops.
Okay, so we're gonna turn this way, because I think you can probably see this a
I
little bit.
can.
Can you see on that?
Yes.
Can you see that?
Like, can you see that little tail?
Yes.
What was that girl's name that we learned this from? Curly Cabela?
Oh. Yeah.
I don't wanna,
What was her
I don't
name?
wanna pass this off as my own creation. Like, I learned this from her, and I think it made sense to me, and I appreciated the knowledge, so.
Is it Carly? No.
I don't know. I'll tag her, because like I said, fair is fair.
Carly.
Oh, she got a curly piece right there.
My hair is not even curls.
Mm-hmm.
It's got every kind of you can imagine.
I'll probably, at the end of this, will go back and maybe pop this top layer up just a wee bit, because I really want to see it do that. But I'm really just kind of waiting. I just kind of want to see the whole shape. Because sometimes I think it's like writing a book. When I was attempting to write a book, you can't edit as you're writing. Like,
Yeah.
just do what you know you're supposed to do and go back and just cross-checking, you know, like go back and check it all as one thing and not just these little tidbits. Because again, you'll get lost in the sauce. So,
Or work on a part too much, and then all of a sudden you're
now
like,
you're like,
Huh.
that's really short.
you're like, oh, I left a crater there, my bad.
Alright. Did we lose our viewership?
Where to?
We still got Mount Mama.
Still got who?
Mountain Mama.
Hi, baby.
Call them out. Say shout out to Mama Marma. Is that what it was?
What is it?
Mountain Mama.
Mountain
She said
Mama.
Shout out Mountain Marma.
marmalade.
Marmalade?
Yeah.
She's liking us up. We love Mount Mama.
Thank you.
And that's on period, Mountain Mama.
Mhm.
You got two on there and one on here.
What?
Two.
Who's on that
there and
one?
one on here.
Who's on that one?
Tell us the names.
Give him a little shout out.
Celestia Firefighter, and
Oh.
then Omalie and Opalie.
Okay. Cool,
Okay.
cool. Shout out. So, embarrassingly enough, we tried to go live on Instagram and we don't have enough followers. So, they just
Follow us on
moved it.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Tell your friends.
Tell your other 10,000 friends.
Tell your friends to tell your friends.
Oh, and we're in group 7, so.
Oh yeah. Group
Good.
7.
Group 7. Group 7. It's like, hi, bye, hi, just kidding.
What's group that?
Okay.
It's this TikTok thing. I don't really understand it. But if you're cool,
Well,
you're
that's
in
what I
group
should
7.
get. I should get my sensory buddy. Well, I'm having a hard time today.
So, I think the group 7 thing was this girl, this singer, that posted 6 videos. And in each video, she said, if you're seeing this on your For You page, you're in group 1. She said, da 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 da. On to 7. And then, for whatever reason, 7 just got popular, and so everybody's wants to be in group 7. I don't know. But I think I think they're turning it into like a really positive, you know, group 7 is like the positive movement and everybody be happy and love each other. We need that. Mm-hmm. Lord knows we need more love. Mm-hmm. Alright. We are getting there. We are getting there.
I don't know if I even follow you on Instagram. I'm sorry.
Ooh.
I mean,
Alright.
I do on Facebook.
You're
and
fired.
do I do Instagram or TikTok? One of the two. I'll make sure I do. And y'all, can I talk?
Hmm?
Can I talk?
Yeah, you can speak.
Y'all's pictures from your photo shoot
Mhm.
are absolutely. Oh my gosh, they are so. They're not just beautiful, but they are hot.
Like a bunch of babies.
Y'all are like fire. You should each have that as like your Christmas card.
I know. I love
one on
it.
Christmas.
Okay, so now what I'm gonna go do is go around and clean up her edges, and I'm gonna take, you know, a decent amount, because I didn't layer all the way down to the bottom, because there's really no need. So, quick little head shape class, I guess. So, from the occipital bone down, if you layer that, that is where you get the gaps.
The holes.
There's no movement there. You have to stay here and up. And if you do that, then you won't get the gaps at the bottom. What is it that Emily Chen says, no matter how much you clench your butt cheeks, the hole's not going away. So,
Oh my god, that's so accurate.
Yeah, like when you see it and you're like, "Ugh, how did that one happen? It's because you went too far, you went too deep, you got lost in the sauce. So you gotta, I know, I love her, she's my favorite. So I'm gonna go through and just make sure everything's balanced because this is a real person and I want to make sure her hair is right.
We've gotten 2,000 likes.
Oh yeah. Are they all from Mountain Mama?
Yeah.
Oh, from Mountain Mama.
Damn.
Mountain Mama, I got you. Is that the one that wants me to cut her hair?
Yes.
All right, Mountain
Thank
Mama,
you.
come get that haircut.
Wow. Amelie and Oakley and Celestia Firefighter. We have 0 likes over here.
Hey. What are you? Don't not like us?
Hi, Nelia. Or not Nelia? Nelia?
Maybe I'll join for mine.
Okay, so
Where do you live now, Mama?
I'm gonna start right here, ladies, and I'm gonna go ahead and you look
Oh,
straight
it looks so
ahead.
much better.
Don't tilt your head up. We're gonna just look natural fall. Is that natural? No. Okay, there you go. I'm like making you like double chin it.
So in other words, don't worry about the chins is what
Don't
I'm
worry,
saying.
nobody can see you anyway.
Okay.
So it's also important where you have your person's head. Like
Smoky
some people
Mountain,
tend to just
Tennessee.
do like this, sit like this, cross their legs. Tell them they need to sit up straight, push their butt to the back of the chair, put their feet flat on the little thing, and you don't necessarily want them looking down to start with, especially not on the curly cut. We're not worried about undercutting this. We're gonna do that and when we shampoo her and bring her back, we're gonna make sure all that's even. I want it natural fall. I wanna see where is it laying. So if you're cutting hair regularly, you better have some really good shears, some sharp shears that don't push the hair. That is dry cutting shears and they are meant to push the hair, right? Because they're not meant to cut a straight line. These are meant to cut a straight line. So I'm gonna go through, I don't wanna go too short, and I'm gonna hit her right on the shoulder.
Mama's from Smoky Mountains, East Tennessee.
Ooh, Tennessee, Tennessee.
Love that.
You're the only 10 I see.
Oh!
Ooh.
Dart City, I love it.
I'm from Tennessee.
Are you? I think I knew that about you.
Shout out to Tennessee.
One of my besties is in Tennessee. Shout out to Dawn and the Voles.
That's right.
Alright, I know I'm all up in the way. I've gotta, yeah, see, I'm getting slanted because I'm like trying to.
It's
Cut it at an
okay.
angle.
You worry about whether it's straight, and I'm just seeing you.
Amen, sister. I got you.
It's
Don't
not
you worry.
straight because she was just doing something else.
You are gonna walk out with straight hair. Don't you worry about
I
that.
know.
Straight hair.
Even here. Oh, let my tracks show. Hold
No,
on.
I already fixed it. No, it's not gonna do it. When I do that, I swear it doesn't come out. You should just let me do it for you every morning. It also gives you like a little lift on your crown. I really like the way it makes you look from the side.
Okay.
Well, it's your shit's okay.
I'd cow it.
Yeah, it's a split.
I'm standing in front of the camera. I know. Give me just a second.
Oh, everybody left. I'm just
She
kidding.
said, leaves are beautiful at peak. Y'all should take a road trip this weekend.
Oh.
To
Said
this,
what?
Smoky
Mama.
Mountains. Mount Mama.
She's trying to get me to come to her to cut her hair. Okay. I do see that long little curl right there. I probably will just very gently snip that. I mean, I think you have to kind of use your common sense with this. If I do like that, nothing's coming out, that's coming out. That's just a very pulley piece of hair. So I'm not gonna pull hard. I'm just gonna pull just a tad bit because I think it needs to be brought up in there. It'll be very embarrassing if I bring her back here wet and comb it and it's like down to there. So we won't get rid of it. All right. So
Oh, and look how that looks.
Yeah.
A million times better already.
Yeah.
And it's not even styled.
No, but I still see a little bit of triangular situation right here, so I'm gonna go through and fix that first. And then I'm gonna take her back to the bowl and we're gonna shampoo her.
I was like, where's my phone?
Where'd that be?
To the package.
Oh, okay, good.
We
I was like,
got
oh, gosh, so we can random
You just
instead.
got a letter.
You just got a
letter.
You just got a letter. You just got a letter.
What is that
I
from?
wonder who it's from.
Oh,
What do you
yes.
mean? Blue's Clues?
Oh, love it.
I loved Blue's
Me
Clues.
too.
You saw him.
Is he still on?
Hmm?
No,
Good,
I
but
don't
the thing
think
is,
so.
no one you ever recognize is on it. But I think they still make.
It's probably super
Blue's
weird
Clues.
though.
Okay.
Like kind of how they ruined Pinkalicious and like
Is that the pink one?
Fancy. Yeah.
I
Pink Delicious the
remember when
pink one?
she came out. Or I don't know if I remember when she
Are you
came
talking
out.
about
I
Fancy
remember
Nancy?
All right,
how
back to
cool she
hair.
was.
Oh
Wait a
yeah.
minute,
Sorry.
So when I do like this, I can feel she does have a little bit of excess length right here. So, but even though it's down here, if you look, it's coming from right here. So still be mindful about where the hair you're cutting is coming from. If you have to literally flip it up before you ever get started and get kind of like a visual of where that is, because like I said, you don't want to go too deep, because if you do, you're going to end up, you'll end up with like a gap right there. It'll just draw up and
We don't want to show.
no.
No show.
No, and like I said, I think I'm gonna do. Look at you. Let me look at you.
You know, you do what you want to.
So I'm gonna go through and shake her up right
We're at
here.
3,000 likes.
They really hate us on Blush Me Down.
No.
It's
Which
okay.
one is that? Oh, that's TikTok, right?
Yeah, on Blush Me
okay.
Down.
Oh, it's because we don't have any followers.
Yeah.
We're lame. We just started that page. That's all it is.
The Gen
Well-
Beauty Chronicles are partying. Though we only have one viewer.
Well,
She's
again.
the best viewer.
But she's an
Yeah.
awesome viewer, so.
My mama's worth like 50 viewers.
Okay, so another cool thing is like you can cut like this,
Yes.
or my favorite way, because I feel like that's a very kind of like convoluted way to do it. It's what I do. Is come from behind.
I also like to do
And then if you'll notice, I'm not pulling her hair. I'm literally letting
The
it
back.
slip out of my fingers
Then
just
stay
as
right
it
to it.
as we go down.
I was literally doing this.
Huh?
but like,
No, you've never done like that.
No, she was saying she does.
I prefer to do it from the back.
She was just laughing because, yeah, that's why we were kind of whispering. She's like, oh, I didn't want to
Like I
say I
said
like
it.
it from the back.
I
I thought we were whispering.
So like,
You're gonna get me an R rating.
I'm sorry, but well, I had to explain a little bit when we were whispering. I was like, we are on task. I swear, we are just being aware of our
We were
viewership.
trying to censor
I was trying to
our
censor
comments.
myself. Yeah.
They're paying attention, teacher.
Yeah.
I don't like doing the front because I feel like I gotta get all in a pretzel. Like you're all just like too much. So
No, and I try to not worry about the fact that I'm like too close to the face, but it's very distracting for me. You know, like I feel like I can't focus on what I'm doing because I'm like, am
Oh, I love going up in their face and saying, okay, this is when we get all up close and personal.
when I'm doing their money pieces, I'm always like, hey, I'm gonna be your face. So sorry.
Depending on how often I do their hair, I'll do a little dance for them.
No, okay, Grace. Now we're really gonna get censored.
I didn't say what kind of dance.
Just,
I was ballerina. I was doing a little pirouette. A little grand jeté.
Hard
What is that?
You
Grand
did a
jeté?
grand jeté in the room without kicking Jen or your client is impressive.
Thank you. I don't actually do grand jetés in the room, but I
Thank
could.
you. I picked up.
What the hell is a grand jeté?
It's like your leap where you're like, up in the air.
It's like you want to be like, grand jeté.
Yes.
Did y'all ballet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
My niece is, my sister did, she was growing up, but now my niece is, and she's, I want to say it's Carolina Ballet, something. But, so they have a performance Friday night.
Oh.
Ooh, you go see it?
Of course.
I'm dead.
This is like her, I think so she just started point. This
yeah.
is like her second point,
Mm-hmm.
but she is so natural, she's so good. I mean, I know I'm biased, but,
But
and it's hard because it's
You
like
can
I'm
tell
watching
natural
my
talent.
sister.
Yeah.
It's like I am watching my sister all over again.
Oh, that's so
It
That
is.
makes me want to cry.
Oh, I'll cry every time. They all look, they're like, oh, here goes Aunt Beth. But it is
Like,
just like
it's
watching my sister
fireworks.
again. She's incredible.
that's so cool.
Just when I was putting my hands in there, I just felt a little something going on right here.
Never know there.
No. Something bit me.
You know.
And really, I'm just going through and looking at the perimeter, especially since I was doing it at odd angles. I just want to make sure I don't. But the best thing about this is if it is a weird angle, it's fine. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna get it right. It's fine. Okay, so we're gonna take her to the sink.
Yeah.
We're gonna shampoo her.
Yeah, that says top. That's one more
You guys, come along. Let's get her. Get a little
To the salon.
Sorry.
This is the front. Woo.
This is my preferred spot.
Okay, this is Jen's place.
Okay, grab that for me. Come on back. We have these amazing shampoo bowls.
We have a second viewer.
Wow, up the nose. That's a good one.
Nobody's gonna be looking up your nose.
Trust me, it's not up your nose.
Okay, good.
I got it angled in a good way. It's mainly Jen.
Just the double chin with all that stuff.
It's
Got hair
basically
on my
your
face.
hairline and Jen.
It's okay.
Alright. Get this water warm.
And I'm the cameraman. Hi.
Oh god. So, the other thing about curly hair, my whole team has left me but Emily.
Woo!
Nobody's listening.
I'm still here.
The other thing about curly hair is that curly hair always lacks moisture.
Yeah.
So you need to put super duper moisture in curly hair.
Lots of conditioner.
Never worry about volumizing shampoo, anything like that. It's the nature of curly hair. If you know anything about the hair cuticle, when it's curved like that, it just automatically makes those cuticles want to lift up, and then that allows it to let that moisture out. So, my scalp massage. Good swatch right there. I move so fast when I watch myself back on video. I'm like, it looks like I'm going tick, 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 tick. So I'm gonna try to slow down.
But it's a good feeling. I like
Is
the
that?
little
Okay.
yeah. I like getting roughed up a little bit.
Still lots of fast.
We are gonna get an R rating.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about getting my head massaged, okay?
Just a deep scratch.
Mhm.
Also, sorry, I made a big mess of it. I
That's
saw it and I was
sorry.
putting it away. Because of all people, I could not believe my Savannah. If you're in here, Savannah, just pointed you. She didn't label the tops. You just threw them in the box. I was like, if you hate me, just say that.
She said she left our last live because we didn't say hi to her.
Savannah!
She's
if you're
not on
I
here.
don't know if she's on. You just got down to one.
Mountain Mama's our winner. Whether or not they're here.
Our firefighter left. It's just
So they're gonna miss out, because this is the best part. This is where the magic happens.
I've seen what I needed to see.
Somebody, Charlie.
Oh,
you got somebody.
Hi.
Oh, my firefighter's back.
Hello. Don't leave us, because the best part's coming up. You get to see like the final.
Hello,
results.
Bulldogs one.
Hello, what up? Alright, so right now we've already cut her hair and we're gonna go back into the room and we're gonna diffuse it. Will you give me one of the terry cloth?
Oh,
Towel. So, if you don't already know, if you're out there listening and you've got curly hair, water has a pH of 7. Our hair has a pH of 4.5 to 5.5. Therefore, water swells the cuticle. We leave the water in the hair when our hair is curly to use it as a delivery agent for the product. So if you towel dry it too much, the product's not able to really like get in there. So I tell my clients when they're doing this at home, condition really good in the shower. Just bring it out a little bit. Give me a hot towel
Oh,
first.
somebody sent a TikTok universe. Thank you.
What is that?
Wow, that's awesome. That, normally.
Oh.
It's like a rose, but it's a universe.
Okay, so at Blush, and I think you should get this at every hair salon.
Thank you, Ani, something.
We do hot towels at the bowl with essential oils, and it's the best thing you can ever imagine.
A little
And it's just like-
aromatherapy.
Okay, Chad, time to take a nap for just a few seconds.
well, I should have got that short.
Mm.
Oh wait, I think they actually sent it to the TikTok. Why is it
Oh,
telling me
I think that's
that
why.
Mhm.
it's other people? I keep getting it to another one. But it's
Hello.
not to us, it's
Okay.
saying-
Mrs.
Oh,
Flower.
somebody said universe is
Okay, so
awesome.
this is what I do at the bowl. It's a little bit more complicated when you're in the salon trying to do curly hair than when they're at home. Because if they're at home, you can just say, hey, drape a towel around your neck,
Hello,
leave your hair
Amanda.
dripping wet. Hello.
Go,
Leave your hair dripping wet and don't try to get it all dry because we want to use that water to put the products in, right? So that's kind of what I'm going to do with her right now is I'm going to have her sit up just a little bit. I'm going to drape this behind you. Typically, I would, go ahead and sit up a little bit. Typically, I would make a, like a little turban, but I'm not worried about that. Can you get this in the thing? Can you see this?
Yes.
And the little white dots is just fuzzies or whatever. So go ahead and sit up. I'm going to take her back to
Hello,
the chair
Freda.
like that. And so it's got a little bit of water dripping, but that's fine. That's what we want. And, you know, yeah, you're good. Really encourage your client not to use cotton towels because cotton towels are going to frizz the hair out. All right, follow us back. Let's go.
No, I love how they want it.
Hello, add your name.
Courtney, I was doing that on purpose.
Okay. We want to grab the broom brace and just.
Yes, I'll do a little sweep.
Just so I don't slip and bust my booty.
Fun fact, one of the most slippery things is dry hair.
Yup.
It's like your way to get back. For
I don't know if that's set up well or not. Or it can feel like it's kind of chill, but yeah.
Okay. That's good.
And I will say that until Jan told me about the don't dry your hair and leave it sopping wet and then put your leave-in conditioner in it, my hair has not ever, it never looked as good until she tried it out. And
It
I've
makes
done
a
my
big
curly hair
difference.
forever and I was like, what is that? No, because it's so thick, it would take forever to dry.
Yeah.
But she's like, no, soaking wet, do not dry it. I have had the prettiest girl since I've,
Yeah. Makes a big difference.
I mean, you know, I'm
So-
only 20 years old and just learning that.
So, you know, I've got to go back and finish this cut, but if she was at home doing this, I would tell her, have something like this in the shower, load your hair up with conditioner, comb,
Wide tooth comb.
wide tooth comb. You still don't want to stretch the hair. The hair stretches up to 100% when it's wet. But that doesn't, and it's gonna bounce back, but it doesn't mean it's gonna be in good shape when it bounces back. So it can go up to 100% until it snaps off. But you can imagine if you stretch a rubber band 100% and you bring it back, it's not gonna be good quality anymore, so you wanna make sure you don't overstretch the hair. Let me get her about where she parts. And then I'll turn her around.
Hello, Michael.
Hi,
Hello, Hannah.
Hi. Alright.
Love y'all for staying now.
Alright, so now I am gonna get her to look down a little bit, not dramatically like we do with straight hair, but I want to expose the underneath just a little bit, yeah, and she knows she's gonna sit up straight, get her head like, you know, straight, and then look down. And then I'm literally just so ever so gently, I'm gonna grab just those little pieces that are hanging down. Out here, coming out on me. There we go. This is where her hair is very, very thick, and you can see that right there. That's obviously a very curly piece of hair, and it's gonna yank back up, but again, when she wears it straight, we do not wanna see that. So I wanna make sure this looks pretty nice and clean. And I'm just gonna continue on gently raking the hair. You do not wanna overstretch. That's like a little tiny knot right there. Get it out, there we go. And when I'm pulling down with my fingers, I am not squeezing until I get right where I wanna cut. So you can already see just how much better that looks. But we're not really taking any length off. We're staying like within that underneath that's hanging out. Because if you start getting into the actual perimeter of her hair now, you're gonna completely change the shape. Now, if something's uneven, grab it, but you really want to establish the shape while it's dry. And you can see she's got those little pieces right there. We're just going to snip those off. And there's that nice little straight piece. All right, tilt your head back. Let me see what's going to happen here. So we're just going to leave that for now because I'm going to see what I can do. Really just cross-checking, making sure I didn't miss anything. Same thing over here. Just got a couple little pieces still. Alright. Now she said she gets a tail. And you can see it right there. I had to come from underneath and pull down to expose it, but I could literally feel it. I just couldn't see it. So I think combing from underneath sometimes is a good way to pull those kinky curly hairs out.
That's because some people's hair, it stresses me out, grows upward.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, and they'll want me to like cut it off. You know, and I'm like, because it doesn't grow the right way.
All right, I am going to just very lightly cross-check my haircut. I'm not gonna get in and start like cutting and cutting and cutting, but again, I feel like she has a little long spot right here down the middle, and she really does. Just right there, okay? It's still in the safe zone. We're still not gonna get into that. So I'm going to just really, really, really gently That's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna leave it like that. The other thing you need to know about curly hair, if you are a stylist or this is, you know, you're on here just to learn how to do curly hair, is you need to typically use 2 to 3 times the amount of product that you use on straight hair. It just requires it. I don't know what the science is, but that's the truth. Yeah, I think it's probably the lack of moisture. It just sucks it up. Yeah. This is almost gone, so. Okay. She's already getting dry.
I have mine.
Oh yeah, this is empty.
I figured it might be.
Yeah, thank you. So I mean, I'm just gonna soak her down again. If you don't, you're gonna see her hair get super duper frizzy. Looks like a football.
Need some water? You took it? Oh, well, I thought you had mine, sorry.
What? Oh no, it's good.
What if you need it?
I thought you were talking to Savannah.
I
I
did
was just
too.
sitting there looking at you like.
I thought you were eyeballing my
No.
shelf like you need more
No,
oil.
I was talking about
Although,
Savannah.
hang on to that because we can split them in half.
Okay. So she still probably could use just a little bit more water. I know it seems excessive, but you can already see it starting to frizz out. Turn that off too. That's definitely not helping.
Oh, yeah.
So I am going to use Moroccan Oil's curl cream. And I'm gonna put
A lot.
a lot.
A big glob.
You have to use the lock.
Yeah. Curly hair just.
Hello, John.
Hello. If you feel like you can't get your products in there,
Twirl it
just
around.
twirl it around, twirl it around.
How many likes are we up to, Grace?
5,000 likes.
Go
Shout out
Mama.
Mountain Mama.
Now, is that how you would say I was? Like, I try to do the.
Hello, Chase
You
Card
can,
LLC.
you can. I mean,
Okay.
honestly, it's so she was just asking me about the what they call that pancake
The
or
pink,
something.
it's not flat, but I try to just do it so I
You
get
can.
both sides.
You can
'Cause I can't do that in
absolutely.
the back, all that fancy stuff.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. When I'm doing this to myself at home, because I have curly hair and I can get just about as curly as you can, I flip my head upside down.
Well, I do it both. I'll do
Yeah.
the top and then I'll turn it upside down and
Yeah,
Right.
so I like
Yeah.
to put my head upside down and do it.
Yeah.
And then I'm also gonna add some like a curl gel. It seems like so much product, but it just is necessary. If you don't use it, you're gonna end up frizzy, just period.
look like a cotton ball or
Mm-hmm.
Bozo the Clown.
You're on
Spray that.
high.
Here's 142.
Hey, thanks,
So hey, Savannah.
Up off my.
I just got the #1 gifter badge. Yes.
What?
On
Did you gift me something?
No, she got gifted.
Uh-oh.
No, I am
I'm about to go
gifting
do it
her.
too.
I'm
Okay.
gifting you 220 hearts. I'm now a super fan.
people's pages.
Hello, Miss Flower.
Can I
Welcome
send
back.
with my diffuser? Yeah, thank you.
It'll put you on more people's pages, I think, if you
Okay,
like,
so
interact with
she's
it.
going to get my diffuser because I'm going to show you the best way to diffuse curly hair. You have to do what we call creating a cast, which sounds like you're going to have a bunch of crunchy hair, and it will kind of look like that for a minute, but not the entire time. You have to be patient. Also, turn the heat down because heat equals frizz when you're doing curly hair. So you want to just hover.
With what about the fan speed? Like low
I have
fan?
it the lowest heat and lowest fan speed.
Hello, Sierra.
Hi, Sierra.
Hello, Jay.
What up, Jay? If you guys have any questions, just pop it in and I will do my best to answer them for you. So Not gonna lie, takes a little while to do this on yourself, but you will see by the end of this, it's very, very worth it. It creates such a beautiful curl that you just cannot get if you do it the other way. If you just started diffusing this immediately, it's not gonna look like what we're gonna get out of this. So if she was doing this at home, she would be doing this from dripping wet. So I'd have her have a towel around her shoulders until all that water is just kind of like not dripping everywhere. And I would tell her to do this until her hair is not dripping. And I'm just gently lifting it up because, you know, you want to touch your hair as little as possible. Touching equals frizz as well.
Fun tip from school, a rat tail comb, she always used it to touch, to grab. There's something about her hands just,
Yeah, our hands tend to make things frizzy for whatever reason. We're gonna continue to do this just a couple minutes more. And then I'm gonna start actually diffusing, and then I'm gonna have her lift her head and flip it upside down. How long do you do this? I know, it's kind of annoying. But if you could feel her hair, come feel it. Come feel what I'm feeling, and this is when it's this is when you have a
Yeah.
cast.
well, yeah. There's really no other word to describe it.
Yeah.
It's a cast.
It's almost crunchy.
Like a shell.
Yeah. Then you can start lifting, and you know, a lot of people will like scooch down and lean your head back just a little bit. You can do that as well. I mean, a lot of times I try not to do that to my clients so their neck's not killing them. Is that hurting you? No? Give it a minute.
You know, I make
Huh?
making my clients crazy. Well, I make them go all the way down
You still
and just sit, and then this. I make them go like that. I make them flip their hair.
Well, I'm gonna make her flip.
Yeah, I do all of this shit. But you know what? The curly girls get, you know, like they don't even care. They know.
Patience is key. Alright, so I'm gonna get you to lean your head over this way. This is her, where her straight parts are. So I'm literally just gonna lay that in there and just hold it for a second. And obviously when you're doing it on somebody else, you need to make sure you reiterate, let me know if it gets too hot.
That's how I have to do it.
Yeah. You have to kind of like pull it in and out. I think, you know, you don't wanna sit there the whole time, but you can watch the curls form. It's kind of fun to see.
I'm liking dense. Don't worry.
What?
Okay,
We're on a
You're
battle.
in a battle.
okay, Bob.
Who's in a battle?
Me and
A like battle on Lush Midtown.
Oh,
She
okay.
took over as the #1 liker on our TikTok, and I'm not happy about that. So we're fighting.
I liked it like 120 times. I liked it a lot.
Okay.
but-
So we're gonna do
Well, I'm
this.
at 1,000 feet.
Yeah, no.
Are y'all getting right at that whole time?
Yeah, they're just hitting like.
I want to stand your way, but I'm like tired of sitting.
That's why I'm just sitting here with my thumb like repeatedly looking and clicking and clicking.
Did somebody send us money? Is that what you said?
No.
She misunderstood.
I misunderstood what I saw. So people can send like different emojis that like send me money. But
Yeah.
for some reason it's like letting us know when other people
Or sending
sending
somebody
stuff
else?
to other people that you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
even follow.
I
Like
think it
just
doesn't
random.
do that if you get more. I think it's trying to like encourage you.
I just
Like,
saw
show
it
you what you-
online.
Hello, send me money.
Yeah.
No, yeah, because they'll send like a galaxy that goes across.
Send me money and I'll give it to Beth.
Or the must
For being the model.
The glasses
For
with
the
the mustache.
roses, the roses.
The they'll put stuff on you, like
A hat,
A filter.
scarf.
They can do it on me while I'm
just
doing
for
the
like
wash.
it's only for like a second, and it's
Ah.
select one. So like again, they'll pick. It's got like a cowboy hat with a giant mustache, or
So I could be having a cowboy hat on right now.
yeah. Luckily, we're not very popular, so they have to pay to do that. So if they do, that is gonna
We're
be.
not very popular.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're worried about it, I wouldn't.
I mean, I'm not
Us.
worried about it. I would
Well,
get a cowboy
we're
hat.
just gonna make you popular then.
That's right. What working on you?
Alright, so now flip your head over for me.
Sorry, I'm gonna grab your.
Grab my booty. Alright.
It's so luscious, I don't blame you.
I know.
Okay, so I'm just gently moving this, breaking it up just a little bit. You don't want to
I've
get
been liking
too
for the longest
into
time.
it.
Why?
Wait.
Learn a like battle. Oh, I'm using you as like a table. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's been a long day.
Maybe Savela has
She
money
said it's
from her
okay. It's been a
lives.
long day. I'm dead.
She does have money from her lives. How'd you do that?
She definitely sent a galaxy or
Did you
something.
I
send
love your
something?
shoes so much. We gotta show what your shoes look like, cause that's freaking awesome.
I know you did. You ruined it.
Oh, sorry.
We're at.
If you get like a certain amount of likes, you get paid.
No.
I was gonna say, who's paying you?
I don't know.
I think you get, I mean, cents wise, yeah. If you hit a certain amount.
Yeah. I don't know. You make
Not like
apparently
dollars.
you can make some serious moolah online.
Oh yeah.
I have seen no money.
Well, you got almost 8,000 likes on this one. So hey.
This one has 3.9, but we didn't have Mountain Mama to help us out over here.
3.9 likes?
3.9 thousand.
I was like,
How are we gonna have a
I
partial like?
was like, somebody liked and took it back and.
We can get it back.
I don't know what I needed this for.
How's your neck, my friend?
Oh, I'm fine.
Good? Give you a little neck massage while we're here.
Little squeeze.
Squish, squish. I mean, can you guys like see her curls starting to form?
Yes, they literally
yeah.
look so good.
Now, if you would have just done this, straight from towel drying, throw some product in, try to do this, no, it's not gonna look anything like this.
Try it and maybe get the ones right down by her face. They're kind of, you know where her straight hairs are before they dry.
Look at that curl!
That looks good right there.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
That's gorgeous.
yeah.
Mom said, I'm sorry, Emily, what were you saying? That's what I thought.
Ba-bam!
Ba-bam.
Right by the face.
Well, like I wasn't finished. Or she wasn't done yet.
Wanted to make sure she won it. Oh my god.
It was giving
Oh, you're talking about that.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Well, I may end up, yeah, you can
It
straighten
had
it
to
a
be
little bit.
perfect.
Will that help you?
No, just for you.
No, I'm fine. I just don't want you to like have to lay on the floor.
No, it's fine. I just wanted to see if I'm any better.
Savannah said a pumpkin spice latte.
It's gonna look like this live popped off.
You're so
What
bad.
happened?
It's gonna look like this live was popping off.
I've been sitting here going crazy and Savannah can just send a pumpkin spice latte and take my #1 gifter badge away from me in 2 seconds.
Do I get a pumpkin spice latte or no? This is for funsies.
Funsies.
I wish it was
It's
real.
literally like an emoji.
Okay, to break up like the root area,
Yeah,
a
how
lot
do
of
you
times I'll just kind of like,
massage it?
yeah, not in the beginning, like after the cast is set and you're kind of, all right, tilt this way for me, like that way. Because again, you will just frizz it out. That cast has to be on the hair and then you can kind of break it up a little bit. As you can see, curly hair is
It's a lot of
a
work.
lot of work.
But it looks pretty.
No, honestly, you can use my hair.
But you don't have to do this every day. That's the cool thing about curly hair. You can put it up in what they call a pineapple, so a really loose scrunchie at night, Do a silk wrap on your head, like a silk cover. Put a silk pillowcase on. All right, throw that up. Let me look in the mirror. Look.
Like, hello?
Hello, nurse, right? They know what that is. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
Where's that from?
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah, go,
about.
what? That's embarrassing you on your lives.
I wasn't embarrassed. Not till you said that.
Oh. I'm just playing.
I'm trying to think of what that's from. Somebody that's older on our live, help me here.
Hello, nurse.
Hello, nurse.
Hello, nurse. Somebody Google that.
I think it's Joey?
No.
What are you, like 4?
I know my friends.
I was about to say, you're definitely watching reruns.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she hadn't done her first part when
Animaniacs?
the last episode came out.
Oh, it might have been that. Yes.
What?
Animaniacs.
I don't even know what that
Not my like afternoon cartoons. Oh my god.
I was alive when Friends was still making.
is. By what?
Shows.
Did you look it up? By like what,
I don't
year?
know.
What year were you born?
Fresh out of the womb.
2005.
Oh, that might be the year it started or ended. I literally think that was.
You're younger than Matthew.
I think
Yeah,
05 was
I'm
the last
20.
year.
I'm almost 21 though.
Because it was like 95 to
Our
05.
little baby's growing up. Not that I'm that much older. I'm 23.
Yeah.
Almost 24.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Don't rush it, right?
no.
All right,
no.
let me show you guys what the back looks
Oh
like.
my gosh.
What's the back?
Yes. That looks good.
All right, so she's still got a little
I
tail.
see your tail.
Yep. I'm gonna make sure it's dry before I cut it because there might not be a need to cut it. So
Yeah. Might not be there when we're done.
yeah. You think, Mama?
Those are like Santa's colors.
It's crazy, isn't it?
It's wild, isn't it? Yeah, hair, you got to go. That was
I
straight
told
hair.
you. It's just straight. A lot of times I just end up tucking it behind my ear. It gets on my nerves.
Can I ask you a question? What's your last name?
Turner.
Turner? You do Matthew's hair.
Yeah. No, it's not that. You just look. You don't remind me of
My
her,
fingers are getting this.
but you were. It should probably your hair, but I swear it might just be there. But you look like a Paul Mitchell girl, Julie.
Julie.
Yes, so much that I'm like, are y'all related? Because at first I was like, maybe it's just the hair, but
Probably just
she's
her
beautiful and
doppelganger.
her hair is amazing. So it's not.
Just your
It's a good-
doppelganger.
Just her doppelganger.
I can't remember her
She's
last
cuter
name
than
though.
Julie though.
She is, but
They're a lot cuter than Julie.
she's saying that because Julie's not very nice. Hopefully you don't know her. Hi, Julie.
Okay, so. Excuse me for.
I'm not.
doing this, but I need
Wow,
to get
that
a
felt
really look. Okay,
Kind of.
so look straight
Oh, yeah,
at
there
the
she
wall.
is.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go through and cut any of these little wily pieces. Okay.
This one got 3,500 more likes on it. That's
I think we got ranked.
We got ranked?
It's like popularity because of
It
all
says
of
we've got we've done 3,000 likes.
I'm telling you, that's what I was saying. It's gonna look like our TikTok popped off because of not overall, like over time, but it's about how rapidly and randomly it's popping off.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do with this hair right here is I'm gonna just gently take a little bit of it off, not the whole thing, just a little, just to make it kind of shrink up a little bit and be less obvious. And I'm gonna take that end of that curl.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm not a perfectionist like you are. Okay, now I want your
10,000
suggestion.
likes.
Mm-hmm.
How would you fix how it gets puffy like this right here?
Mhm.
How would you fix that?
Like you don't want it to get puffy?
No.
You mean frizzy or
Yeah.
puffy?
It's because of what happens when you're doing it, and this gets this little more bit of stuff. So I just take like, I have a curl cream, a
That's what I was
little bit of
gonna say.
water, and I add water
Oil, curl
and put it in
cream.
it. Okay.
Moisture.
Alright,
Yeah.
that's what I do.
Okay.
And that's what I do on days 2, 3, and 4, is
So-
to put the curls back together
Yeah.
so that I don't.
So look, I just.
Thank you. Yep,
You
that's what I
look
do.
so
Awesome.
good.
That's another really hot tip. I'm such a dodo, I didn't even think to do it. Is put product on your hand, like a cream and oil, before you go to fluff and touch their hair. That'll help you not frizz it out. Because I mean, let's be honest, you're gonna have to touch it. I mean, period. You're gonna have to, because you're gonna have to look at it. Can you guys see anything?
You just want to look at it, touch it.
And I am gonna give me some hairspray, Courtney.
Like a soft one.
No, just the Moroccan oil hairspray. It's right in here. Yeah. Because I'm gonna throw just a little bit of spray. I know we're on a lot of TikTok, but I know they made perfume out of it. Literally, which by the way, somebody stole.
Yeah, we
Mark
were
one.
one.
Really?
They
Yeah.
stole it.
I had it in the bathroom. Rocky Mole sent me a big giant bottle, and I was like, you know what? I want to share this with our clients, let them try it out. Yeah, the other day I was like, hey, where is that? Gone. Yeah.
Unfortunately, when you notice it, it had at least been a day or two that I noticed. I was like, maybe she decided to put it away.
No,
Dang, I would have said something sooner.
Bummer.
I know people are boo boo sometimes.
I know.
I wonder if we could see it on like the cameras or something.
Well, we might put it in like reverse.
All right,
True.
let me take this off.
I'm happy I don't have one back.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not while they're, if
No,
the
no,
door was shut,
that's what I was
it
gonna
would've
say. I don't think there's a way that we're gonna.
That's
like,
true. I guess they
avoid-
probably wouldn't have held it walking
There's
out.
no way.
been- So
Yeah,
they would have
they
like
might
put it in
put
their
it in their
pants
purse.
or anything. Like if they don't have a purse,
What do
they
you
don't have
think?
pants.
You wanna look in the
There.
mirror and look at the back?
Well, you know, I'm kind of blind, so I need to look in this. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give you that. Yeah. Really good.
It's very pretty, yes ma'am.
Yeah,
It
look
looks
at
so good.
Oh, see,
So gorgeous.
how you got the back? Yes, see, I wanted it.
Up a little bit
Some
more.
people like that, and I've tried. I've had both, just long curls,
Yeah.
and it just pulls me down.
Well, and the way your hair likes to
Yeah.
triangle, it'll grow out better having it really deep layers in here. Do you guys have any questions?
I don't have
I know you
anybody
didn't
on
get to
there.
see it. I'll go back over everything with you. I have lots of curly clients I can
Oh yeah.
do a mini class for you on. But yeah, I think that's it. Are you happy today? Yes. You probably feel like you have to say you're happy even if you're not.
How can you not look at it and go, oh my gosh?
Thank you so much for being a model.